Right, we're on. Got myself a little 50-yard pitch shot here today. From here to here. And even though this is such a short shot, I see a lot of people struggle with this. And there shouldn't really be any reason to struggle with this. It's really just working out which power sources need to be used. We're only 50 yards from the hole, so not every power accumulator or every source of power is required for this shot. Before we start this awesome game-changing wedge video, please subscribe to the channel. Also hit the thumbs up button and the bell notification, and check out my website, EUREKAGolfSwing.com. So the main power source that has to come out is lag. So creating lag, creating this angle between left arm and club shaft, that's power. There's lots of power in there, and that has to be taken from the equation altogether. And the reason for that is if I set myself here, only 50 yards to go, and I set myself up, narrow stance, my 54-degree wedge, I can hit 100 yards, so I don't want to hit it 100 yards, I only want to hit it half that distance, so set myself reducing the length of club by coming down, reducing my width of stance and standing a fraction closer to the golf ball. So I've set myself well already, handle just a fraction forward, just a little bit, or ball position just a little bit behind centre. And then from there, when I take the club back, I don't want to get into a position now that I dig in here, that I load into this left side, this lead side. Great for a full shot, I want that because this here's stored power and that's stored power there, and then I release the stored power, the angle of attack becomes a negative one, so we hit ball then turf and away. Great, but not for such a short shot. So I set myself there. When the club comes back, I think about turning, but I think about trying to reduce the angle between left arm and shaft, so lead arm and shaft. I feel as though I'm here, there will be bend, guarantee it. You're all going to comment and go, oh Steve, dynamically it's going to happen, but I'm not putting any in there. So I'm there. And then from there on the way back down, it's a much more rotational action to here, so it's more turn and less slide. The lateral side of things, from there, the lateral's gone. Because that lateral there, when I do that and dig into this lead side, look at the club head coming closer to my right shoulder. That's the angle we want to try and avoid when we're hitting this feel shot, because then there, the angle of attack is going to be too steep when that's released. So top of your backswing, try and reduce the angle between left arm and shaft, and then it's very much a rotational action on the way through. That will throw the club down, allow the bounce to work, and your angle of attack will be a lot shallower to help get the ball up in the air. But it helps get the ball up in the air with control. So I'm there, just to there, and then from there I come back, I turn. Feel that? See that? Then on the ball, same thing. So I want to feel as though I'm here and through. There, turn through. There, turn through. Lovely. They spin. They spin because the natural loft's been put on the golf club, because I've come from here, turned, I've gone to straight line of impact and let the club head then pass the hands. I've not dragged the handle because this angle wasn't produced. So I've not dragged the handle. I've got to there and through. Good again. Really good. Now we took a little bit more turf with that one there, but it was controlled because it was the back of the club that struck the ground. There was no leading edge digging in. So here we go. Set up. Nice and narrow. Good. There, trying to keep that out and through. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. They're so consistent. Everyone's the same. It's just the same shot, time and time again. Look at that. Just turn, turn. Nothing fancy. No wrists, no hinge, no lateral move, no thrust. Just there. And they're all close. They're all pretty good. I hope that helps with your 50-yard shots. It's a hard shot. It's the feel end of the spectrum as opposed to the full end of the spectrum. And when it comes to feel stuff, we do try and manipulate a little bit. We do use too much hands and too much arms. And it's quite hard, I agree, to use the body for such a short shot. But that's what has to happen. If you want to get good at this game, that's how you need to educate yourself. So thanks for subscribing. If you've not, just do that now. That would be great. And I'll see you in my next video.